This video is brought to you by TKEXFX on Instagram. Stay tuned to this video to learn how to grow your ETH. So I don't know if you've heard this one before, but the governments of the world want to regulate crypto, and they want to do it to protect consumers, but nothing's going to happen, and it won't really matter. My name is Steven. I'm not living crypto. This is a video about why it's kind of ridiculous for the Elizabeth Warrens and the Janet Yellens of the United States of America to be yelling and screaming about protecting consumers, while they can't fix all of the problems happening in their own backyards. But to the bigger point of this video, I just want to point out a few things. People will be scammed in all walks of life. It doesn't really matter whether they're dealing with fiat currency or whether they're dealing with cryptocurrencies or whether they're dealing with car repair. People are going to get scammed all the time. I know people that get scammed on a regular basis here in Las Vegas. Call it the casinos. LOL. It's just a joke. Casinos don't really scam people, but people will walk into a situation outside of the casino and put their money where it doesn't belong all the time, playing unregulated games on the middle of the street corner in 110-degree heat because they got trapped up in a confidence game. That would be a con job, just for you who aren't serious in understanding what root words are. The word con is confidence. When people get conned, government regulation is not going to stop that. The DeFi space is far too big for the government to step in and be some kind of saving grace. And who said it? I think it was Ronald Reagan.
The 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, "I'm from the government and I'm here to help."
But recently, the government really cares about your crypto. They really care about you losing money on DeFi scams and things that are happening and taking place, which are magnitudes of levels over their head.
It's not just Bitcoin. It's one after another, inviting investors to come in without the ordinary protections of the transparency and disclosures and auditing that you get when a regular company is out there offering its stock for trade in the market.
If you asked any of these government officials, most of them, there's a few of them that do understand it, what blockchain technology is, and ask them to explain what a smart contract is and how it works. Say, explain it to me like I'm in 6th grade. None of them would get it right because none of them fully understand what they're actually up against. See, our channel sponsor TKEX likes to say, the horse has left the stable. The horse is gone. You're not getting it back in the stable. It's a wild horse now. It's running all around the pasture. You might as well just hope that it comes back and get some food and water from you occasionally. And that's the best thing that the governments of the world, especially here in the United States, could actually hope for. But the government's not going to come in and stop people from investing in bad projects. The government's not going to stop people from coming out there and losing their sensibilities because they get sucked into some Telegram room where there's a bunch of unscrupulous people preying on them. None of that's going to change. People have been getting scammed as long as the English or the humans have communicated with languages. I'm sure a long, long time ago when they were getting scammed and they would give a bunch of chickens to one person who would promise them a bunch of shoes or sandals. And before they knew it, the guy with the chickens, the guy with the sandals was gone and you're out some chickens. And that's the way it's always going to work. The worst thing that the government of the United States could actually do in this case is invest heavily in regulating these industries. I'm not saying no regulation is necessary because people need to have a way to properly know they can operate in the crypto space. And the minute it's regulated in such a way that Wall Street is comfortable with it, it will bring all the big money in and it will increase the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum and all of the other cryptos that they want to invest in tremendously when they buy up all the coins and then there's less coins in the market. It's called scarcity, and that's how it works. The worst thing they could do, though, is make it hard for companies to do business in this country because that's going to drive the companies out of the country. It's very, very simple. There's a good reason why a lot of these projects that you see online are based out of Singapore. It's because Singapore was an old pirate haven back in the day, and it's kind of known as a place where anything goes right now, and you can do business in this sense out there. So what are you going to do? Are you going to scare away all of the money? Are you going to scare away the Coinbases of the world who are publicly traded companies, make them go offshore, make it so they can't actually accept US fiat currency, so somebody will have to do some kind of a Forex transaction to buy euros or Canadian dollars in order to buy some cryptos, or maybe forego real fiat money altogether. Just make it so they have to buy in somewhere else using Bitcoin. People will find a way to invest in this stuff, and people will also find a way to scam people out of this stuff. The only thing I can say is that find YouTube channels or influencers who are being honest with you, but you have to find a good group of people that will be around you in the DeFi space who are not just out for your money, who are actually paying back on a regular basis. And you have to know that there are people out there who are unscrupulous in all different walks of life. That car you took over to the shop to get an oil change and suddenly it was leaking coolant, you probably got your line cut. Or that person that you paid to move your boxes from house to house and a box of valuables was missing, you probably got robbed. What are you going to do about it? You just have to protect yourself. Watch your movers and watch your mechanic. Read reviews online and make sure that you're with good people. But don't rely on the governments of the world to step in and save you like some kind of superhero in a Marvel epic movie. It's not going to happen that way. You're going to have to safeguard yourselves. So speaking of getting with a good group of people, who do you turn to? I mean, cryptocurrencies, blockchains, the future of technology. It's DeFi. It's everywhere we're heading. It's a world full of websites and people trying to get you to buy their token and their coin into their project, and they're telling you that's going to go to the moon. So where do you turn? Well, the answer is simple. You turn to TKEX Exchange over on Instagram. Now, the TKEX FX is a truly DeFi staking lending mining protocol. They facilitate returns specifically off the Ethereum blockchain, and they recently added Solana to their mix. Additionally, their mining facilities in Vietnam allow people to participate in mining pools in Bitcoin and Ethereum Classic. That's still a thing until we hit the merge. The TKEX advantage is that their staking returns are subsidized by the Q Crypto Bank, and they're always running innovative specials for people who might not have enough to get to validator status, but just want to grow their ETH and see it mature in the future. So check them out by clicking on the link below. Tell them the Not Leaving Crypto sent you. And get them over on Instagram, TKEX Exchange. It's right on the bottom of my screen. So that's my video for today. I'm curious what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to this channel for more practical, down-to-earth, real-person crypto news and views. And we'll tell you guys what we think about the industry moving forward. My name is Steven. I'm Not Leaving Crypto. This is the time of the video where I say, I'm out of here. Have a great night. Have a great day. Have a great evening, as Truman once said in The Truman Show, in case I don't see you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.